Welcome to Too Long Didn't Read Dota News. DAC 2017 starts very shortly. It features 4 invited teams, e.g. Wings, OG, and Newbie. Then there were 4 teams who qualified from China, IG, VGJ, LGDFY, and IG Vitality. And then there were teams each that qualified from several different regions. NP from the Americas, Faceless from Southeast Asia, Liquid from Europe, and Empire from the CIS region. The 12 teams will be split into 2 groups that play in a best-of-2 round robin. Now, the top 2 teams from each group will go into the upper bracket of the playoff finals, and then the other 8 teams start out in the lower bracket. Those first 4 matches in the lower bracket will be best-of-1s, and then the remaining tournament will be played out in best-of-3s in a double elimination style. DAC Treasure Chest has also recently released with an ultra-rare axe, an adorable Monkey King ward, and a tusked Pudge. This chest looks to increase the prize pool, with 20% of sales going towards the already $500,000 prize pool that the event has and will have when it starts in a few days. Now, the previous DAC in 2015 had a crowd-funded prize pool of a little over $3 million. Items in this treasure chest are untradeable, so you must purchase this chest to get sets and cannot look for them through the community market. Now, in the latest of what appears to be scaling back measures, the Kiev Major will allegedly only be providing support for up to 6 people for each team, whereas it used to be 8 according to a deleted TwitLonger post from a team manager. Previous majors, we've seen drama over loss of business flight upgrades and the hopefully not forgotten Hunger Games drama of Boston, where only teams who were playing got to eat. So the question was, if you didn't play, as in got knocked out of the tournament, would you still get to eat? Now, of course, that aspect was exaggerating, but we have seen some downsizing measures by Valve throughout this major season. Valve, or rather PGL, in I would say semi-atypical fashion, has released all of the information for how to apply for a press pass. So if you are press or are wondering how press get access to events like this, you send a email in to PGL showing your credentials, samples of your work, and a request to have access to the Kiev Major as press. Typically, press get some kind of internet access, perhaps a small room to prepare in or work on laptops, and of course, their press pass counts as a ticket to the event. TI is confirmed to be in Seattle with the announcement of a $15,000 cosplay competition, just like last year, however, announced significantly sooner than in the previous year. The pin awarded to all cosplayers who compete in the competition is a Tide Hunter Kunkka mashup, keeping with the aquatic theme announced for TI7. And it will, I repeat, be staying in Seattle, presumably in Key Arena. Based on booking dates for Key Arena and availability around other events, it looks likely that TI will be somewhere around August 7th to 12th, giving Valve some time before and after to set up the arena for the event. Dream League Season 7 is announced, featuring separate EU and NA divisions with 1 qualifier for each region. The top 3 from EU and first place from NA will move forward to a LAN final at DreamHack Atlanta in late July. Dream League has announced their talent as well and will be featuring Shiver, Slacks, OD Pixel, and Fogged. The 5th and final invite for the Manila Masters has been announced, and it will be Team NP. They are joining EG, OG, Newbie, and Team Secret, along with a few qualifier teams for the Manila Masters happening at the end of May. Epicenter Moscow is back, so the very epic Epicenter tournament will be returning. CIS, the Americas, China, and other regions will have qualifiers in May. Group stages will be from the 4th to 7th, and then the playoffs will be in the VTB Ice Palace from June 9th to 11th. The total prize pool for the event will be $500,000, which is very high for non-Chinese Dota lands. So this is something a little different for the West. And additionally, there will be a cosplay contest with, I think, a prize pool in $3,500 when you convert it over to US dollars. Penta eSports has acquired the Adfinim organization and then signs the Dota team going in to their Penta organization. Now, just a reminder, Adfinim's Second place at the Boston Major squad departed the organization. They are now referred to as the Greeks. That is not who got picked up here. So Penta Sports have acquired Jabs, Blazemon, DNC, Mikey, and Skiter, apparently from the team going in. So that will be Penta eSports going forward. A new patch dropped last night, revealing the long-awaited Juggernaut Arcana. His mask is split in two, his color effects are changed, he has a nice giant spin, and his healing ward is perfectly normal. Other changes in the patch, interesting little tidbit, if you did not manage to catch this, temporarily, Enchantress was able to enchant Roshan with her level 25 talent. There was a quick hot fix to this, so unfortunately that's now gone, but for a short while, Enchantress could take over Roshan, and when he died, he dropped Aegis. There's a change to the Captain's Mode UI, so you can see the old one next to the new one up on the screen. Jakiro got his long-awaited hero remodel, so now he's a little icier on one side and fiery on the other side with some updated textures and a prettier, I suppose, look for him. Now, there were also some important balance changes. So items got tweaked, a lot of talents got slightly messed with, and there were a few balances to hero spells. However, there were some overall game changes that are really important for how you're approaching your games now in this new patch. So XP leveling requirements have increased. You'll no longer get level 2 from the first creep wave. Passive gold gain, AoE hero kill gold, and AoE hero XP bounties are all being given over to Team Secret, and then for the rest of us, it's all reduced by 10%. Early tower pushes have been impacted, so now towers gain armor for every enemy player in an AoE, and then tier 1 towers also got an HP increase. Thanks for watching. Too long didn't read Dota news. We'll see you guys next time.